Okay, the last question, question 6, is kind of easier than question 5. So let's take a look. So we don't need to read the first. We just need to know the same thing, right? We need to use the sensitivity table to answer the question. The question A, how much would be return on stock A to have to increase in invest fully in that stock, right? For now, the decision is we don't do any value on A, right? Let's assume A is product. We don't produce A, right? We don't invest on A. So the reduced cost is the number $3.67. The reduced cost. If the cost of this product reduce by this amount, we can start to produce. And here is if the stock price A, right? It says return on A. If the return on A increase by this amount, we can start to invest, right? Remember that two ways, right? One is to reduce your cost, another one is increase your price, right? Return is the difference, right? Return is the difference. So the same thing, the same thing here. Okay, this is question A. I don't think that I need to write it out, right? Let's just do this. And how much should be the return on C? It's the same question as question A, right? And here this one means 0, and this parenthesis means negative. So A is 3.67, so C is $3, right? $3, right? Um, Expand the value of shadow price that for total investment, right? Total investment. Right? If the student could borrow 1,008% a year. Right? So what is shadow price? Shadow price is is every time for every unit we can increase on a constraint here, it will how much we can increase in the total value. Right? That is to say, um, originally we have 2,500 in total. We can that's what money we have, right? We can at the most we can invest more, right? Invest more. And if you can get more money for every dollar you can borrow, it will return 46 cents or 47 cents, right? So every dollar you borrow will yield the 47 cents for the total return, okay? And by the within this range, right? Within this range. If it decrease, this one will decrease, right, by this amount within 2,500, which means 0, right? You have $0. And if we can borrow at maximum, we can borrow, that's a huge number, right? 1 times 10 times 30, right? 30 zero after 1. So it's a very big number. So which means the more the money, the better. And here you can borrow 1,000, which means you can get how much? 1,000 times this number is 467, 467 here, and you need to pay the interest for 8%, which is lower than this. Let's do simple calculation here. So, so if you borrow 1,000 here, right? And the shadow price is 0.466, right? You have this. This is a shadow. This is an epsilon. Right? And you have the interest rate, which is 0.08, right? So that is to say the cost will be the rate times the money you borrow, right? And revenue, right? Revenue. Or we can say actual return. Actual return would be the shadow price times the money borrowed, then premium equal to S1, the actual return minus cost. So you get $386.6 actual dollar if you can borrow. So the decision based on this question is yes, you should go. You should go for that. Okay, that's all the question for this week.